Before we start off on this video, I would like to say this is the Aethertech. This guy right here. You see? The class, the Deva himself is the Aethertech. This is the Cipher Blade, or Ether Key on EU. Please don't get that confused. And when you mount, this is called a Bastion, or a mech on EU. See the difference there? Okay, now, since we're in Pandemonium, we'll talk about the stigmas I use. And a couple of my friends are asking me, hey, what kind of stigmas do you use on your tech? Because you're kind of confusing from the other ones. And it's just a pretty simple build, as we see here. Where's that shit? Yeah, it's the basic tank build. Got Magic Veil. This is really good. Let's say you're up against, a Gladi, a Sin. Oh, this helps us so much. It's basically like a tech UD. Yeah. And right here is Id Shield. And this helps like if you're going up against a group of people, or you just like need something to protect you. Let's say if you're like low HP and you're taking a lot of damage for some sane damage class. Let's say like a Gladi on freaking 4k DP. You pop this up and you just start kiting and go nope, 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 nope. This is pretty good. An extra debuff that reduces physical attack and magic boost, so they deal a lot less damage. Anyway, so yeah, this is the nice chain from my ice jizz. Doing a little ice jizz and put my dick out. It's inappropriate, but yeah, it's pretty good if you're chasing someone and he's running away. Reduces their movement speed and you just hit him with that. Now I prefer to use perception boost just to give me that extra magical accuracy, because I barely have any magical accuracy socketed on my gear, because magic boost MA is hella expensive. But I got some magical accuracy and parry, magical accuracy and parry right there. Yeah, I'm using the rank 1, the plus 13 version. And the mythic BM gloves, because the rank 1 does not have attack speed. GG. Plus 5 plume and a plus 10 Bastion Ether Key. Hyperion wings and BM accessories with ancient coin chain hood. So yeah, that's a rundown of my gear, and also Bastion pistol. That was a lucky drop. There was no gunner in the alliance, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll just roll for it. Got the highest roll and got it. Yeah. Okay, nice rundown. So when you're engaging a target, let's say PvP, and you want to kill this guy and not take any damage, let's say like in arena, your basic shield, this lasts longer than the Id Shield. Magic boost buff, and boom, you're basically in like destroy mode. I shoot you with my magic fist of doom. Yeah, that's a bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, but whatever. Yeah. So yeah, watch out. This magic boost buff does chow a lot of mana. That's why you always have to buff up with this thing. Like, it regenerates your mana with each attack. You see that blue aura? But anyway, you can also generate mana by this skill. Has a nice chain, see? Boom, mana. And your DP regenerates like your entire mana. That also heals your mana. It's like basically your heal skill. Heals your mana and HP. AT's chow mana. That's why they have a tons of mana skills, and that's why I'm going for this vision. Just with this build, it gives me a nice mana heal vision. So basically I can go on and just do everything I can just to kill you. Techs have two range skills, let's say no, 3 range skills that are not stigmas. This chain used to be a stigma, but no longer in 4.8, since 4.8. You have your Ice Jizz, the chain is a stigma though. And you have your AoE heal. Let's stand over here. See how it reaches out all the way to the 3rd dummy? Yeah. And we also have this machine gun of doom. You can use it to chase down your opponent or just to use it before you even start the actual fight. Now, we have several other range skills, but those are stigmas and they're pretty useless. Like, I don't bother using them. Yeah, so that's basically it with my skills. Now the rotation is pretty simple. We just try to use this skill before attacking anyone. This reduces their physical defense and magical suppression, so you deal more damage with the next attack. Pop that. Reduce attack speed, but I won't show it's a dummy. And I like to use this skill right here, Lifeline Slash. This reduces their physical attack and magic boost. And silence, and then root. This roots and binds. You can see the chain right here. Yeah, paralyzes the target. Anyway, I like to silence them before I root, because you can just root an opponent, but he can pop his wings or the thing that removes any like movement speed debuffs, like Templar, Gladi Wings, Blind Leap from the Sorcerer, or the little TP from the Bard. Like, every class has a skill that removes movement speed debuffs. So I like to silence them right before I root, so that way they cannot use their wings, they cannot use anything else. If they use their pot, they have two debuffs on them beforehand, so you got them locked in. And always remember to buff your... This is basically a focused evasion for techs. You can resist magical and physical attacks. Pretty decent skill. Always start off with that. But if you're fighting against an SM, do not pop this, because they can debuff it. I mean, they can dispel it. So let them get their weird magical buff dispel on, and then pop it. Once you pop it, their next attack will be resisted, and you can just stun lock them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also have this nice range skill right here. Basically, when we resist an attack, we can use this. Boom, stun them. And the chain, nice chain when someone is stunned, is this. You like basically instant teleport to the target and deal damage. It's a pretty decent skill. Anyway, that's a nice rundown of the skills and my stigmas. Okay, went to this little area here. I found out that I killed many mobs before even recording, but let's start on the rotation. Ice Jizz, reduce attack speed, silence, and root. See those nice debuffs up there? There we go. Wow, that's a long stun. I thought I could just, save my remove shock, but whatever. Boom! Some Kino, but teleportation. Anyway, okay, let's show you another way to fight. Let's kill this healer right here. Pay close attention to my rotation and how I move. Now once I got him down, I'll kite around him. You see that little arrow there? That increases my magical attack. So basically every move I do while moving deals a little bit extra damage.
That's an invalid target.
So as you can see, tech is pretty straightforward. All you need to know is your rotations. On to PvE tanking. As you can see here, my toggle skill is active, and this allows me to gain aggro with each attack. Attacks have like 2 taunts, the AoE taunt and the attack taunt. My rotation is still the same with each attack, Ice Jizz, and just with the addition of the taunts. And techs are like one of the deadliest class when it comes to tanking, because it's really hard to pull aggro from them. And of course you need decent PvE gear with the enmity boost to gain good aggro. And let's move on to PvP. Alright, it's time to conclude this video. I hope you learned more about this class, about its capabilities, potential, and limits. Its diverse playstyle also relies on the player, but also like to repeat, this is my playstyle and setup. There are many different types of ways you could play the Aethertech, and don't let it stop you to try it out, whether it be on a private server or on retail. Because I started this class on a private server and fell in love with it and decided to reroll tech when I came back to EU. It's a class to be checked out, and I even got a buddy of mine to start leveling a tech. If you like what you saw here and thought it was helpful, please feel free to like, share, leave a comment, may it be on what I missed out or what more you'd like to see in the near future. Peace!